I'm a 21 years old college student who made a little over $28,000 in just a few months this year by literally doing something I never thought I would make money from. Now, I'm not saying that to brag at all, but isn't that just insane to think about? I don't have a rich dad or a trust fund. I have none of that. I just made this money completely by myself, all by leveraging something I already had. Our world is shifting into a time where you don't have to go down on a 9-to-5 road if you don't want to. I mean, there are literally hundreds and thousands of ways to make money for yourself online nowadays. So why does everyone still seem to start thinking that you're an idiot if you choose to do your own thing? I mean, even me, even after having some pretty good financial success in the last few months, I'm still going to college. Why am I even here if I just hate it? Not a single thing I've learned in college has contributed to making any of that money. And I think that is a real problem that almost everyone is overlooking in the world right now. Obviously, the world is getting more and more advanced every single year, and there are hundreds of people who are taking advantage of those opportunities. However, there are also millions of people who are taking out massive amounts of money in student loans just to go to school, hope to land a baseline job after they graduate and make their way up the 9-to-5 rat race for the next 40 years of their life. And if that's something you truly want to do, and you want to become a doctor or a surgeon or something like that, then yes, go to school and do that stuff. But for the kids like me who are in college for literally no reason, you're just doing it because that's a social norm. Is it really worth it? I'm not too sure. And before you think this is one of those scammy, make money fast things, I'm telling you, this was just consistency, persistence, and maybe a pinch of luck. But I'll explain how it all happened. Now, before I talk about anything else in this video, I want to give you a brief intro on who I am and what this channel is. Obviously, you're just seeing me play Minecraft right now, but there's a much deeper reasoning as to why I want to make these type of videos. As I explained earlier, I'm a 21-year-old college student who has found a unique way to earn some extra income, which I'm very grateful for. However, balancing this with college studies can be hard and stressful sometimes, but it's pretty exciting to have your own little side hustle. I'm not going to lie. So I wanted to create a channel dedicated to sharing some of my life experiences and everything that I've learned in the last couple of months. That way, if any of you out there listening to this right now want to start that side hustle or that online business you've been dying to do, you can learn from all my experiences and get to where you want to be even faster than you can imagine. Even though I'm only 21, I definitely have learned a lot about finding opportunities in unexpected places, and I want to share all of that with you guys. I'm also just kind of excited to play Minecraft again. I'm not going to lie. Juggling my side project and being in college at the same time doesn't really allow a lot of time for me to play video games anymore. So I'm just kind of excited to go in and build some cool stuff again. And I'm playing on this world that I actually started this past summer. But honestly, I really didn't do too much to it, and I really like the landscape we're working with here. So I think I'm just going to stick to this world. But if you guys want me to start a new world for this stuff, then just let me know. But yeah, now that you know who I actually am and what my motive behind this channel is, let me actually explain what I mean by all this. Because I'm not making this video to say college is dumb. I'm making it because I think a lot of people are just confused in what they want, and they're spending years and years in something that they don't really care about and going into so much debt without really planning on what they want to do with their degree and what they want to do with their life, to be honest. Because for me, that's exactly what it felt like. I was going into college not really knowing what I wanted to do with my life. So I just chose a general business degree because I knew I liked tech, but I didn't really know know what I could do with it yet. Now, for some people, that really works out and they find a job that they love. But for me, when I saw all the digital marketing free $1,000 a year jobs that I would get straight out of college, it really scared me, and I was like, damn, what am I even doing here? Because right around that same time, right when I started my classes, my freshman year of college is right when I started to make a decent amount of money from my little side project. And I was making more money than I thought I would be from something so simple. And it was something that I actually set up myself, not just some random company that I would join and get a paycheck every 4 weeks. Now, even though I can't tell you the exact details of my setup, I want to give you a small breakdown on how I actually made my money so you can actually trust what I'm saying. Most of what I made in 2025 came from something I already had in my apartment, my internet connection. I'm not doing anything crazy, but I'm doing something really smart. I'm basically sharing my unused bandwidth with people who need it. Whether that's travelers, remote workers, or people in my building who need better connectivity. I'm basically providing a service that people already need in a really convenient way that keeps them coming back. That's the entire game. Now again, I'm not trying to brag on what I do. I'm saying this because I want you to realize something. This wasn't luck at all. This was a skill that I developed after studying what people actually needed in terms of internet access. And after studying the market for literally over a month, trying to figure out, probably I looked at 20 different options. I'm going to be honest, I pretty much brute forced my way into finding this solution after literally trying everything in the book. And I swear that the one thing that I actually had a good method for finally popped off. Now, I'm telling you all this because I want you to realize that this can be you as well. If you want to start a side hustle, whether that's making content, whether that's providing services, whether it's about your skills, whatever, you can truly do it as long as you have a method and a plan about what you're going to do. Find a need that people want filled. Find some people who are not the biggest companies in that niche, but are still serving customers well. Find those types of services and copy what they are doing, but just change it up and put it into your own style. That's what almost everyone who's successful is doing right now. If you're not basing your idea off of something that is already working, then you're just wasting your time on a bad idea, right? So if you really want to do this, just to know you can do this too. No, it's not luck. It's a skill that requires your attention and focus over time, and you can truly start your own thing if you wanted to. We only have one chance at this life, bro. So you might as well don't want to get a job where you're going to spend 40 years of your life wasted if you just hate it. At least that's the way my brain works. And I'm assuming it's the way your brain works too if you reach this far to this part in the video. Now, even though I'm saying that, I'm still in college. So what the hell I am doing? Well, let me give you some background. I said earlier that my major is in business, so it's kind of related to what I do with my side project. However, an actual business job working for someone else is completely different from me working on my own project and doing my own thing. And I've started to realize that as of recently. So my plan is to just finish out this semester. It's already April, so I only have around a month left. And hopefully from there, going into the summer, my project will continue to thrive and grow to where I can have that conversation with my parents and actually consider whether to continue with college or not. Running my own project is what I want to do with my life, man. So I really just don't see the point in coming to college if I'm just wasting more money and putting more loans towards it when it's not something that I want to do. I already know what it feels like to build something real from nothing and have the results be directly tied to what I do. And once you truly feel that in life, it's honestly really hard to go back to a path where you're capped by a salary and someone else's stupid rules. This is what I think college misses for a lot of people. It teaches you how to follow a system, but it doesn't teach you how to create value in the real world. What actually made me money was a skill stack. I learned how to identify identify needs people already have. I learned how to package solutions so the people would actually use them. I learned how to keep customers happy so they actually stick around. And I learned how to be consistent with it, because that's the part nobody talks about with enough honesty. But yeah, all of this is just my opinion though. So I'd really love to hear in the comments what you guys think about college and whether or not you think I should stay in college or if I should drop out and just focus on YouTube and my project. I mean, I did make close to $28,000 this year at 21. It's just crazy how the world is working now. It's crazy that I'm even able to say that, because if this was 20 years ago, I would need to be, really high up in a company, maybe a CEO. And it also depends on, what type of company it is. But I'm just 21 years old. I'm a normal 21-year-old kid who just grew up playing sports, and I just started making YouTube videos, and I just studied how other people use internet nowadays. So I just made that content, but only for myself. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video. I'm going to be continuing to just make, chill videos talking about life, talking about my experiences, and I really hope you guys enjoy them. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for today. If you guys have an idea that you want me to talk about and share my experience about it, then just let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.